Hello friends, I'm Shweta here again with a new tutorial today. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get yourself prepared to make embroidery using the sewing machine that you have at home. Okay, so as I had posted my zigzag video, zigzag for the sari. So I had got few requests from my dear friends. So I'll just tell you what all you need to start embroidery using this machine. And first and foremost is whatever the spare parts that is provided along with the machine, please keep it very safe because it is very important. Okay, and I'll just show you. Few people were telling, they were asking how to use barefoot. So please avoid using barefoot. Like this presses, if you remove, there is no safety at all. It might, even come on your fingers. So for this, there is a solution. Okay, so this is one presser foot that we find in the market. Okay, this is for the darning they use, but you can also use this for the embroidery. If you when I show you my Bernina machine, I'll show you the same kind of foot it is used even in my Bernina machine. And if you see my Julie machine, even in that also the same kind of foot is placed, but it is in the smaller hole, but this is little bigger, but still it is very safe for your hands. Okay, and one more thing what you have to do is please keep some extra needles. Okay, because sometimes while doing if you are using zari thread, then chances of breaking needles are too, it's on a higher side. So keep extra needles, that is very much important. And how to choose feasing. So feasing is very important, because see, like for our Bernina machine or Julie machine, I use separate feasing, and also there is a ring also, like we have separate frames for that. So these kind of frames are provided along with the machine, so this gives the stiffness to the cloth. But in this we don't have any frames or anything as such, so we have to use the feasing with a good quality ones. So I am going to suggest you two different types of feasing here. One is iron on, like you have to iron this. Okay, so this is one kind of feasing. You have to keep the cloth on this and iron it, so that this will stick to the cloth and it will give some stiffness to the cloth, so that if you are doing any motion embroidery, it gives a very good finishing also. Okay, and apart from this, I have one more, that is stick on. This is little expensive here in India, but yes, it is available I think on Amazon or something, and even in the market I think it is available, but I have seen on Amazon, but I'm not sure in the market. But iron on is available everywhere. It is around 25 to 30 rupees per meter. It's not very expensive. Okay, and this is I'm not sure about the price, because I got this along with my embroidery machine, but this is very nice. And if you are making any embroidery for your dresses or anything like that, please try to use this, or the iron on one, because that gives really very good finishing, and it will not spoil your work whatever you're doing. Okay, and apart from this, for the bobbin you have to use this kind of thread. This is cotton plus polyester, so both mixed it is. I think you can go for Spade brand. It is available, it is easily available in the market. I think some 250 grams of thread is around 100 rupees in the market. So that is very easily available, and this whole spool of thread will come for a long time, because I am using this since almost 4 to 5 months now, and I do embroidery almost every day, but still it is not over. Okay, so this is one thing. And next one is like choosing the embroidery thread. Okay, so I have, like in the market we find two different varieties. One is viscose, 100% viscose, and the other one is 100% polyester. So these are two international brands that I'm having, Metler and Medera. Okay, So this is a little expensive, but the finishing of the quality of embroidery is very good, and there is no thread breakage even in the between, like when you're working. So it gives a very good comfortable like when you're working, you're very comfortable using these threads. But if you go to Indian market, like locally available threads, I will just tell you. One I have found is Sierra. This is rayon embroidery thread. Okay, it's just very similar to polyester thread that I showed you. Okay, and this is Chantara, which we use for our kuchu. So the same thing, this is also again viscose, so you can use this, but you have to keep the tension little loose for this because it is very soft. But okay, again finishing is good, not very bad. Okay, and you can even find some unbranded spools like this. This is also 100% viscose. And for zari thread, see, this is silver color zari thread I have, and I'll also show you my golden color zari thread. Okay, so this is the golden color zari thread I am using, but this is some unbranded one, but the finishing is really good. Okay, but don't use the thread that you use for kuchu or anything like that, because those threads are little thicker. It will not go inside the needle, and as usually zari threads are made with a double layer. Hope you can see this now. Yeah, see, there is one layer of zari and one layer of thread inside, so you have to use these kind of zari threads. It is available in market everywhere. I think this is also around 70 rupees for the spool, and again this one silver color is also around 70 rupees, and these kind of spools are around 80 rupees. Okay, and these are around 20 to 25 rupees, but it's a good quality and easily available in India. So like in your local market everywhere this is available, but I'm not sure about Metler and Madeira. Very few dealers are there in Bangalore, so I have found it, I got it from one of my friend who is also into embroidery. Okay, so and apart from this, please keep some spare bobbins, and oiling is must while using for embroidery. Okay, and I have one more unique product which is very I like it very much, and it's not compulsory. I am not telling that you have to buy this compulsory. It is up to you if you want to create more and more designs, and this is the best kit that you get in market, and I found this in Amazon. Okay, I paid it around some 1,500 rupees, where I got 32 different types of foods, pressure foods. Okay, so it has almost all the options in this, like for cording, and if you want to stitch the stone bead, what is that, stone chain or pearl chain, anything like that, you can use this. And cording, you have different variation in this. You have 5-hole cording, 7-hole cording, then 9-hole pin tuck. So a lot of things are there in this. Even while you are up, if you want to stitch appliques, if you have already some shapes or anything like that, if you want to stick on to your project, we have applique foot also. That is also very nice. Again, in this also we get a separate darning foot. 2 different types of darning foots we get, but I have got even one foot separately also from the market. Okay, so this is very nice. You can use for a lot of things in this. Once you start, braiding is there. Okay, and once you start using this, you'll really feel happy to use, and you can create a lot of new projects. So this is one thing which I have purchased. In case if you are interested in creating more and more things, you can also go for this, but there is no such thing that it is very compulsory. Even without this also, you can make your projects. As I've mentioned you earlier, please buy one this kind of pressure foot. This is a darning pressure foot. I paid around 350 rupees for this, but it's very good. It's for the safety of our fingers. Okay, and one more thing I just wanted to mention you is I'll just show you how to change this pressure foot. So take the screwdriver and turn the screw so our foot is up. So now it's easy for you to remove it. Okay, so this is how you have to remove your presser foot. The whole lot you have to remove. For otherwise what we do is we just remove this foot. For other presser foots, for beading or cording or pin tuck or any other foot, if you are using, you are just going to remove this. But if you want to use the embroidery one, then you have to remove the whole set. Okay, and please make sure that you are keeping it safe, because again and again we cannot find. Okay, and this is the place where we are going to keep the holding. So this is the place. Sorry, then it is the screw has come out. Okay, make sure that it is tight before you start your work. Okay, so this is how you have to put the presser foot. And in case if you want to use the frame, like wooden frame for monogramming and all, then what you have to do is before the foot you have to do it. Otherwise what happens, you cannot add it. It's on the lower side, so the ring will not come from this whole gap. So what you have to do is first you keep the frame and then you change the presser foot. That will be more easier. But I would suggest, like frame is not at all required for this if you have good feasing. Okay, try to do all your projects with the feasing, and try to use good quality cloth. That is also very, very important. Don't go for too thinner cloth. Sometimes the thread breakage is too much even in the cloth also, and it affects your embroidery. Hope the video was helpful for you guys. I'll join you again with one more new video where I'm going to show you how to do simple embroidery using this kind of foot. Okay, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.